Hey friends, the most important tool for a cinematographer is lighting, and you need to invest in the lights that set yourself up for success. Today we bust out the big guns with the Arri Sky Panel S60-C and how this bad boy will up your cinematography game. With the importance of lighting, you need to make sure you have quality lights that will give you light and color quality you need to create stunning imagery. A lot of the times, cinematographers will need soft lights to light talent, and gels to customize the look and tone. The Sky Panel S60-C gives you a lot of what you need in one package, and B&H was nice enough to lend us one for our Together workshops. Let's open one up. You're first greeted with some literature, and some complementary tools to help you assemble the light. Yes, there's a bit of assembly, the yoke comes detached. Let's get the light out though. It comes with a black protective insert out of the box. Replace it with the diffusion panel with a few clicks and slides. I recommend keeping the protective cover around in case you need to transport this bad boy. The back of the panel has your control display and knobs right under the handy handle. On the bottom is your power XLR input and DMX inputs for controlling the lights as part of a light grid. Much like the KinoFlow lights, there's a separate power source for the light which is built with the same sleek look and hardcore durability as the light itself. The power source can be left on the ground next to the light, but there's also a mounting point on the back to attach it directly to the light. Attaching the Sky Panel's yoke is much like a little IKEA project with the included tools. Once attached, it's a really solid piece that gives you full 360-degree tilting range. Also included is a fat little junior pin. So if you only have baby pin light stands, which is the majority of us, you'll need to buy or rent junior pin stands or adapters. That may or may not be a deal breaker for some. B&H was also nice enough to loan us a Chimera light bank, which is specially made for the Sky Panel. Even has a Sky Panel logo on the side. We also got a light grid to help control any spill. The Chimera light bank wasn't super fast to assemble, as I learned the hard way. It took a few tries to get it built the first time. Okay, maybe a little more than a few tries. The Sky Panel S60-C's little C at the end of its name stands for color, because this light is the master of color. At the surface, it's a super high quality dimmable LED light capable of a wide range of color temperatures in CCT mode, from as low as 2800 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin, which is a wider range than most bicolor LED lights out there. But the real magic is when you switch the light to HSI mode, where you can unlock the full RGB spectrum, manually choosing the hue, saturation, and intensity of all the colors of the rainbow. With fully customizable color output, your creativity is the limit. Now what really blew our minds is the gel mode. If you're used to having to buy a large collection of gels and cut them up for each lighting setup, prepare to be freed from the gel clutter. Never bring color gels to set ever again! There are a bunch of extra nifty features, such as controlling the acceleration curve of the dimming knob to your taste, controlling the light over Wi-Fi with ArtNet, and other nerdy stuff. And my personal favorite, party mode. Okay, let's put the Sky Panel to use. Our first run with the light was for our Together workshop, featuring 31 films teaching wedding filmmaking and Sony cameras. Our application of the light was pretty simple. Use it as a key light for the workshop set with the Chimera light bank. We didn't use the grid attachment as we wanted the light to spread across as much as possible. It worked smashingly well in this context, filling both the speakers and audience members. After the workshop, we brought it into the lab. We compared the difference of light quality between different setups. The bare light gave great spread, but the shadows were a bit harsh. When putting on the light bank, however, the light scatters a ton and gives a super high quality light with good spread. However, if this is creating too much spill for you, the grid comes to the rescue, focusing the light to about 1/4 the amount of spread. We were curious if the grid affected the quality of light on the subject. We put the light right next to Logan with and without a grid. If you look carefully, you can see that the shadows are a smidge harder with the grid on, as the light scatters fewer directions and wraps around a little bit less. But the difference is not dramatic, so the grid is still a great option for lighting your talent with a soft light without spilling all over the place. Now let's run through the pros and cons. Starting with the pros. The SkyPanel S60-C is first and foremost a super high quality dimmable LED soft light with a super wide color temperature range. This on its own makes it a great light for almost any project. The full RGB color range just brings it to a whole other level to give cinematographers a lot of creative choices. The gel mode is mind-blowing in matching and replacing real-world gels, and it's built Arri tough to last you years and years. The cons? Number 1 is price. At nearly $6,000 for a light, this is quite an investment, so some will want to rent before buying. The other con is that you need a junior pin light stand to mount this bad boy. This is probably for the best, since it's such a beefy light, but we really wish that Arri would make a lighter version that can be used with the baby pins that are found in most of our light stands. This may or may not be a deal breaker for some. Overall, the SkyPanel S60-C is an amazing full-color LED soft light and a worthy investment for those working on professional productions, and we can't wait to bring it on another project. Have your own experiences with this light you'd like to share? Or would like to request to see some more of my club dance moves? Please do share in the comment section below.